I was days away from my dream wedding. Until I found my fiancé in bed with my own mother. My name is Savannah Miller. I'm 27 years old. And up until a few months ago, I believed I was living the perfect small-town fairy tale. Logan Pierce, my college sweetheart, had been with me for 3 beautiful years. He proposed in front of a lake during sunset, with fairy lights and soft music playing in the background. It was everything I'd dreamed of. My mom, Veronica, had always been very close to me. She said she adored Logan, even joked once, "You two remind me of my younger days. Such passion, such fire." I used to laugh it off. Now I wish I'd seen through her smile. As our wedding date neared, everything was set. The venue was booked, my dream dress had arrived, and the guest list was finalized. Everything seemed perfect. Then, one random evening, I got a text from my cousin Tessa. "Hey, I'm probably overthinking, but I'm getting really weird vibes between your mom and Logan. Just be careful, okay?" I laughed. My mom? With Logan? That's disgusting. Impossible. She was my mother, classy, elegant, protective. Logan was sweet, loyal, romantic. Still, her message lingered, and then I began noticing things. They'd have quiet conversations in corners, exchanging glances I couldn't quite understand. One day, I found Logan's phone in my mom's bedroom. When I asked, he said, "Oh, she asked me to show her the floral arrangements we picked." Odd, but I brushed it off. Then came the night that shattered everything. I was up late editing wedding notes when I heard soft laughter and muffled voices from down the hall, from my mom's room. At first, I thought maybe my aunt was staying over, but curiosity made me peek. Her door was slightly open. What I saw turned my blood cold. My mother, and Logan, in her bed, holding each other, laughing, whispering, touching. I couldn't breathe. I walked away, quietly, went into my room, and collapsed on the floor. That night, I cried until my throat burned. But I didn't confront them. I made a plan. A slow, painful, delicious plan. I would not go down quietly. The next few days, I acted normal. Like nothing happened. I smiled, nodded, and continued planning the wedding. But inside me, a fire was building. I told my best friend Noelle everything. She was horrified, furious. "Savannah, don't walk away. Make this wedding unforgettable, not for you, but for them." So we devised a plan. I installed hidden cameras in the guest room Logan used and in my mother's bedroom. I needed proof, real proof. Within a week, I had everything. In one recording, I heard Veronica say to Logan, "Once you marry her, we'll figure out how to ease her out. She's soft. She'll break eventually." Ease me out? I was nothing more than a pawn in their little fantasy? That's when I knew, this wouldn't be just revenge. This would be a reckoning. The big day arrived. The sun was shining. The venue was beautifully decorated. Guests were smiling, taking pictures. Logan looked nervous, but charming. My mother was glowing, more than a mother of the bride should. I wore my white dress, but I felt like I was wearing armor. As the music started and I walked down the aisle, my heart pounded, not with excitement, but rage. When I reached the altar, I took Logan's hand, looked him in the eyes, and gave Noelle the cue. The projector behind the altar lit up. First, people were confused. Then a video began playing. Logan and Veronica, kissing, whispering, talking about how I'd never suspect a thing, how I'd get over it eventually. Gasps filled the room. My aunt dropped her purse. The minister looked mortified. Logan went pale. My mother tried to rush toward the screen to stop it, but it was too late. The whole truth was out. I picked up the microphone. This was supposed to be my wedding, but apparently, it was their dirty little fantasy. I thought I was marrying the man of my dreams. Turns out, he was already sleeping with the woman who gave birth to me. So congratulations, Mom. You can have the groom and the shame that comes with him. I turned around, tossed my bouquet right at my mother's face, and walked out. With dignity after that day, I cut all contact with Logan and my mother. Logan lost his job. His company didn't want to be associated with the scandal. He was evicted, broke, and from what I heard, living in a motel somewhere in upstate New York. As for my mother, she posted a long apology on Facebook saying, "I made a terrible mistake. I was never in love with Logan. I was in love with feeling wanted. I've destroyed my daughter, and I don't deserve forgiveness." I saved the screenshot. Poetic, isn't it? The two of them broke me, and then destroyed each other. I started therapy. My anxiety was high. I couldn't trust anyone. Some nights, I'd wake up gasping for air, remembering that night, their faces, their hands. But slowly, I started healing. I took a job at a local art gallery. I found peace in painting, in curating, in surrounding myself with color and silence. I painted something called Betrayal in white. A lone bride, standing at an altar, tears in her eyes, but fire in her heart. At my gallery's showcase, someone left a comment under the painting. She lost everything and became everything. That made me cry, because it was true. Months have passed now. I have a new apartment, a new circle, a new life. Logan and Veronica are history, the ghosts of a life I escaped. One day, I received a handwritten letter in the mail. It was from my mother. She wrote, "Savannah, I don't expect you to forgive me. I don't deserve it. I was jealous of you, of your youth, your love, your light. I see that now. I'm sorry. You are, and always have been, the daughter I never deserved." I didn't write back. But I folded the letter and kept it. I don't forgive her. Not yet. Maybe not ever. But I'm not angry anymore. Because now, I know who I am. A woman who faced betrayal from the people who were supposed to love her most. And still walked away stronger than ever.